Hello and welcome back to Minecraft on the IRKmaster server. So, the reason the beacon didn't work last time is because it wasn't a full beacon. I guess I just forgot to expand this beacon when I moved these the beacons around, you know, to this cross pattern that we have up there in the fountain. So that's why one of them wasn't working. I guess I just forgot that I didn't do that. But now I have moved the beacon from the spider farm to this location. So we have more iron blocks and another beacon here. I don't know. Yeah, I definitely have one more beacon, right? At the clay farm. But other than that, I think 4 beacons is all that I have produced. So I don't exactly know what I want beyond speed or haste 2 and speed 2. I guess strength. But then what? Do I want yeah, basically we're gonna get 6. Well, we're gonna get 5 out of the 6 possible ones. What do I rather have? Jump boost, regeneration, or resistance? I'm not sure. I guess regen is pretty good. And jump boost is pretty efficient, so I guess we'll skip resistance. Yeah. But at the moment we don't have the beacons to do it. But I guess we could expand this to the full extent. Because why not? Oh god. Yeah. Let's just do that. Oh crap. Hello. There we go. And there. So now I can place another 2 right there, and I think that's gonna be maximum. And yeah, we still have some iron left over. Very nice. But I guess we're gonna have to get 2 more beacons. I think I have the wither skulls to do it. It's just I just have to do it, basically. I don't know if I've actually fought with a wither with the new combat. That might be interesting, actually. Okay, so I was headed for spawn and Thrain, but then I noticed this. This is different. It's the new nether brick thing with the nether warts. I don't know what it was called. And then I saw this. What the heck is going on here? What the... Oh, there's obsidian behind here. God damn. Here's how it looked before. I guess IRKmaster didn't think it looked good any longer or something. I don't know. Oh, nice. A pattern in it as well. Man, this this must have taken a lot of resources. My god. What is this symbol? Okay. Yeah. Right. Oh, that... Okay. Alright. Well, that was a surprise and a half. Wasn't there... Wait a minute. Where's the... Huh. I thought there was a disabled portal at some place. Or is it this thing? I wonder. Making use of the new blocks, huh? Oh, that's very nice. And very surprising. I had no idea he'd made this. It looks a lot better than, you know, this room. I really need to fix up my part of the nether as well. And there he is. Okay, so the reason I went here, this is in my embassy, by the way, in this trading system that never really I did anything with, and it worked perfectly. But no longer, it seems. Seems like a redstone thing that I've based this on, a very simple idea, is no longer working. And that is this thing. This is supposed, well, it used to before detect if there is anything in here, which it does still correctly. And then just, I don't know, continuously activate like a clock. I'm sure it worked like that before, but in 1.10 they seem to have removed a lot of fun stuff. And this is for the storage system that I'm working on in the string farm. We're gonna go over there after this clip, I think. So yeah, I'm not sure. I guess I have to use some other kind of clock. But yeah, I was pretty sure we tested this thoroughly, and whatever you did, like, it always ejected. Oh, there we go. I wonder. Okay, maybe I. Okay. Right. Well, everything. Okay. Well, I must have mixed up two concepts, I guess. See if we. Alright. Because if we do this. Yeah, that's why it works. Alright, alright. Yeah, I was just mixing up concepts. Because I was trying to. Okay. A little bit of lag there. I was using this just plainly, like in a loop, and not by detecting items. So what was that? So that's why that doesn't work. Now I know. The more you know. I hate that minecart sound. I've been spending some time here now listening to that lovely, lovely, sweet, lovely minecart sound. Anyway, this is the storage room as it is looking right now. Not finished, of course. But I think I may have finished the storage solution. So we got here 9 double chests, which is a lot less than it was before, but it's still pretty good. And we have this nice look to it. But, you know, it doesn't spread out evenly just from this top. From the input of the string that the minecart picks up, it doesn't evenly distribute to these 3 columns, and that is because we are down at bedrock level here. So I had to come up with something that could transport them up to these 2 other columns, because we got the input right here, goes down here, puts, well, actually it goes down first, I think. So it goes down to that hopper first, I think. Yeah. Actually, I'm not sure what order it will fill up, but I'm pretty confident that it will fill up in all directions. As I think. Maybe not. I have to look into that. But anyway, it's supposed to. I fall down. It's supposed to fill in all 3 columns, but it might not at the moment. But I will fix that. Anyway, so the trouble is that you can't really use hoppers to go upwards, right? So it splits off here, and then we have these dropper elevators for items, and we have to like have something sending signals to activate these droppers all the time. So some kind of clock, in other words, which is why we were over there in my embassy in the clip before this one. So, and by the way, I wasn't mistaken. There was previously a clock with a comparator, just like what I showed, but I think it might have gotten patched out already in 1.8. I don't know, but at some point it was in the game, but apparently I'm bugged, so you know. But we have another clock here, right here, and basically if there is, we'll just disable that. If there is anything in here, it actually, oh well, it won't pulse anyway when this isn't at subtraction mode. Anyway, so keep saying anyway. This sends out a redstone signal because there is an item in there. Same if there's one here, so if either of these have items in them, it will send out a signal to over here, and it goes to this comparator. And well, I don't understand exactly how this clock runs, but basically it does that. And it pulses when it's in subtraction mode, and this redstone line goes over here and splits off to the 2 dropper elevators. We gotta be careful because we don't want to power these hoppers if we can help it, right? Because that will stop the item flow. And we don't want that. So I did something like this. Could have put the comparator over here and then have a straight access to this dropper in the middle here, but without affecting the hoppers, but it doesn't really matter. This way nothing will be affected, I think. I'm no genius of redstone, so I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure. Okay, so this pulses until, well, it would continuously pulse as long as it has a signal, and it will have a signal as long as there's items in here, but as this pulses, the items will go away from this lower dropper. And with this setup, it actually activates all 3 droppers at once, with having this repeater in the middle of the 3 droppers. So it works out perfectly. At the moment, it ends up in that chest first. So it remains to be seen where exactly it all funnels into in the end. Anyway, stop saying anyway. I gotta stop it. I put glass up here so we can open this chest. There's another change that I very much dislike. Originally I had stairs up here, but apparently that doesn't work any longer. No idea why. It used to work, but it doesn't any longer. So I'm not sure what I have used that in, like what I've used, where I've used that, but I'm sure I've used it somewhere, and if so, I'm gonna have trouble. That block should be birch. So yeah, I had to use glass, and yellow stained glass is the closest to the birch wood, so we had to do that. So yeah, I guess. Did I? Now I did. This is supposed to be. Okay, this is gonna be. No. There we go. I think maybe. Yeah, there we go. So I think it will fill up this one, and then this one, and then this one. When this is, or will it? No, it won't. It will. So when this is this hopper is filled up, from this hopper it will start going into this one. But since there's a hopper underneath this one, it will go to this column. So it will fill up this one, and last the middle one, which is fine. That will work. I don't think we will need to go back there again. So we'll do that. And we just have to finish up the rest of this room. I don't know why there's a furnace in here and a crafting table when there is one up there, but whatever. We'll have some storage for other stuff like excess string and wool and other crap that I've put in here. So if this fills up, you just can move it here or something. If you want even more and don't want to carry it with you. So, yeah, just finishing touches really now. Also want some good lighting in here. That makes sense. So, some kind of lights. And I'm not quite sure what to do with the ceiling or the rest of this room. I'll figure something out, I guess. Alright, there we go. This is the final version of this room. After I put these two stone bricks over there again. Like, I really wanted to use birch stairs here, but I just could not do it. It wouldn't have worked over the chests. That's one of the worst changes they have ever made, I feel like. Or fixes, if you could call it that. Anyway, so there was one problem with this, I realized. When this eventually fills up, these are gonna fill up next. So what happens if this starts filling up and it can't go anywhere? Well, guess what will happen? This clock will run continuously, lagging the whole server, and these will never ever get filled up. So, I've now added this thing, which actually, now that I think of it, damn it! This will not work either, will it? You just saw it right there. But basically, this thing, another timer, a longer timer, counts down when this redstone is active, so it will be from either of these. And basically, why I thought I should have them from either is because this one would just cause a lot of lag. It won't cause any problems beyond that, but yeah, it would cause lag. But this, it would be different from for the other side anyway. So after a certain time, like most of the time it's gonna get in here one by one, right? Out of the string. And if it doesn't, well, this will just reset itself after a while, so it will have another go. I don't think it will get clogged up. I think it will sort itself out. But I just realized when this fills up, this will disable itself and be constantly disabled, won't it? Shit. Well, it wouldn't matter, would it? This is hard. I'm not sure how to fix that. So, at some point, when we have received a long signal from this end, we still want to be able to receive commands from this end. Or receive signals, rather. Commands is right. It's not quite correct, but yeah. Oh, god damn it. It's the middle of the night, and I really wanted to finish this today. But, yet another thing that I have to figure out before I can go to bed. Oh god damn it. Alright, I'll think of something. Alright, I think I've got something here. I haven't tested it yet, but I think it should work. So I split it up into two. So basically, instead of what we had before, we take the signal from this first part here. So as a demonstration, if we put in 48 here, it's gonna start depositing that, but it stops now, and it is gonna be like this forever, I think. Maybe. Oh, that's bad, actually. Or is it? No, it'll probably be fine. Maybe we should have longer timings, though. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna add a few more repeaters. I didn't want to do anything complicated, so I'm just using repeaters because why not? I don't care. I could make another clock, but yeah. But as you can see, it doesn't affect this line here, so you can still fill in this thing over here, and we have the same setup, same length of repeaters as well. So that will stop as well once this gets filled up. And as you can see, if we get more than 15 items in here, then it won't ever stop. Like, if we somehow get 15 or more items in here at the same time, it will break, basically, unless it is already filled up. But you know, that's a big if. So this is the finished room, and the finished redstone, and everything is finished, and we can all go home. Give me that. Let's put a string in there. Yeah. So it just remains to be seen whether or not this clogs up. So I think I'm gonna AFK for a bit and see how it works. But yeah, like this This place took way more time than I thought, and even that storage room thing took way more time than I initially thought. But yeah, and I'm not entirely happy with the room down there, but at the same time I kind of want to move on, so I'm not gonna care too much about it. So yeah, I think I'm gonna leave behind some things, but yeah, we'll bring back that. Yeah, sure. With no wood left. I used up pretty much all my wood. Not pretty much. This is all I got left. So yeah, that's cool. This project, I don't know what it is. Like, everything doesn't work like I expect it to. Why is this so complicated? Like, I left it running for quite a while actually, because I thought, I'm done. We don't have to do anything any longer. But no, when I went down here, we only gathered a stack of string, and then it stopped. This minecart just had stopped right on top of this powered rail right here. It's almost as if it travels slower when it has a lot of items in it. And of course I realized another thing. If it's, I don't know how full it's gonna be, but if it stops here and unloads, I mean, I don't know why I didn't think of this before, but down here, if we continuously just put in one item, like, that's how it's gonna be, pretty much. So it's gonna do this, pretty much. Oh. Okay. Well then. Let's try that again, shall we? Oh yeah, I think you got the point. I mean, it's gonna come somewhere around this speed, right? It might keep up, but I think it's more likely that it will stop like that. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe we should have a 5-minute timer here instead. So it will never go for 5 minutes, you know. Although, yeah, I don't know. I think we need much longer than this, after all, on the timings. God damn it, I thought I was done with this crap, but apparently not. And I suppose I could just leave, but what would the point be? Like, I want this to get finished. Ah, this sucks. This sucks. So I have to revise this thing and just put in a bunch more powered rail, I think. Because initially I thought that the spiders somehow had bumped it and stopped it in its tracks. But no, it's actually really slow going through this. I don't know if they changed it or what. But yeah. I mean, it ran all the way through working on this, but then stopped once it was picking up the full, you know, picking up the drops from this farm at full speed. So I don't know. This farm is utterly broken for some reason that I don't understand. So bad. Alright, so we have reached the 30-minute mark of this video, this episode, so unfortunately I think we'll have to stop there frustrating that we couldn't get a conclusion to that project, but it'll have to wait until next time or whenever I feel like finishing it. But yeah, so I hope you have enjoyed this episode regardless, and thank you very much for watching.